Want to see TV? Can you give me an interview?
So anyway, yes, this has been Mom's project, really, keeping the place going. She has some help from a guy in the neighborhood, and we come down a lot. Myself and Diane. Yeah, exactly. Yes, she was a great help that way. So come on in.
Go on now.
So, Walter's going to be taking video. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, Beatrice.
Beatrice, this is Derek.
Love it. So
Your long lost half brother.
And this is my wife, Sylvia.
Hello Beatrice, lovely to meet you. Lovely.
It's lovely.
Nice to meet you.
Those for you, some
Well.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They're lovely.
your daughter.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. Well, we'll put them on the table. And Gary, you'll have to put him into the porch.
Sure, I'll
because
put
he's
him
too
in.
wet for
I don't think
anything.
I'll leave the house.
And we have the photographer here.
There's a card to go with them.
Okay.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yes, it's lovely to see you after all this time.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, lot of nice house.
So you two are the last two of your generation.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Which
youngest
is-
brother.
Yeah. Very special.
Youngest brother.
Couple
Yeah.
of birds.
Well, our dad's looking down on us now.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
would be wonderful. To see this.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, you remember when I visited the cemetery last year, and not too long from this point last year in August, we met Derek at his father's cemetery, and we were exchanging photographs and talking about how things were between the two families, and he began to ask about you, and he asked when you had passed away. And when I told him that you were still alive and keeping very well at 90, well, Derek was just
91?
Yeah,
Yes.
he was very
Yeah.
he was very moved. He was very touched by that, to know that he had still had a living sibling.
Yeah,
Still a
well,
very independent lady as well, are you? Very independent about yourself. Very
Try to be.
Yes.
oh,
it's
she
wonderful.
is. She's totally independent.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
We come
Yeah,
down
it's
here
marvelous.
and we think that we're being useful, but we're actually just keeping ourselves busy because she can handle it anyway. So,
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Well, I was joking just as you were coming up the driveway. I was joking. I said, I bet Derek thinks that his sister is going to be just sitting in a little rocking chair somewhere and not doing this. I said, he doesn't realize this woman does everything. She
Yeah.
does her
Yeah.
own vacuuming. She bakes bread. She
Yes, we've been told.
She does
yes.
everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh, we'll stay here then, Phil.
Yeah.
We'll stay.
That sounds like a pretty good offer. Somebody to take care of you.
Maybe I bought you a few photos of the families, my family,
Oh, yeah.
so for you to browse through.
Yes.
But I can leave them with you, right? And you can look at them in your own time.
But why don't we
Well,
look at them like
yeah. Well,
now?
let's go in and sit down. Why don't
And
we go in and sit
you can
down?
introduce everybody to us.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
What is Walter doing there? He's a dangerous man.
He's a dangerous man.
He's a wonderful man.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
It's all down to this
Yeah,
fella.
he's a bad boy. He's one of the bad boys.
In a pretty wonderful
In a nice way.
In a
Yeah,
pretty
in a
wonderful
nice
way.
way. Yeah, in a nice way. Yeah,
So
well,
let's go in
that's-
here.
Yeah, it's a little cooler in that other room,
Yeah.
actually. It's, yeah.
Well done, Gary. Thank you.
Very special moment. Very special moment.
Yes.
It was a little hard. Was it awkward?
Did you get that?
Suggesting
in
to
the
the other
notes,
folks that maybe
yes,
it'd be a
come to
good
the
idea. Was that a little awkward?
Yes.
A little bit. What we're hoping for
Yeah,
is
well,
maybe a bit later she might pop down to
We
John
have a
Linda's
burger running down.
Oh, she is.
tonight.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
That'll be fantastic.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
there's a-
And you'll have the video.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you know, I said we'd respect your wishes.
Yeah.
I've just been Gaelic and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously, there's still some of the English folk over there that are really looking to my
Yeah.
When I said, well, what should I do? I said, you know, like you, I know it well. He said, yeah, it'd be no problem.
Yes.
Just got to get this thing out for
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
Nice and cool in there. Cooler in here.
So where's Julie?
This is Walter, CTV. Can you give me an interview?
Yes, so how should we, do we have a, you've got a few photos. We have
Yeah,
a
just a few. It's just a view of, you know, sort of.
Yeah. Have a seat there, Mum.
Come sit by your grandma.
Yeah, what are you?
Derek's wife, so
Yeah, sister-in-law.
sister-in-law.
Yes,
Sister-in-law.
yes,
Oh, is that it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the I don't know if you've seen this one.
Yes, we have.
Has your mum got this one?
Yes, she does have that
Oh,
version,
that's
yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I bought it just in case.
Yes.
That's Raymond, my brother, our brother Raymond. That is. He passed away about
11 years. 11 years ago.
11
Oh,
years
really?
ago.
Must
Yeah.
be a young man. What's his name?
He was 70.
He didn't quite make
He didn't-
71. He was
That's right,
70.
70.
He quite made
Mhm.
71.
Very pleasant looking.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
And was he in Birmingham through his years? Was he?
Yes,
did he remain in
yes,
Birmingham?
yes.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. That's another one of Raymond.
So how much older was Raymond than you?
6 years. 6 years old.
So did you?
And Beryl, his sister, she was 9 years old.
Okay.
And she passed away about 13 years ago.
Yes.
13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
That was Ray and I when we was younger.
It's a nice picture.
Yeah. I'd like you to pick that one. If you wanted, you know.
Uh-huh.
That one.
It's tall, I think.
Yeah.
Quite tall.
We're smart young lads then.
A couple of good-looking dudes there, huh? My goodness.
Now I dare say you've seen this photo, the copies, but this is the original. And there's Dad in the middle there. That's
Is
Father.
that?
That's Father, yeah.
Where, which one? This one?
This one.
This one here.
That's him, yeah. Yes.
See, I don't think I've ever
You see
seen
the way he's holding his arm there.
Right,
That's-
that was him doing rehab, wasn't it?
Yes.
After the injury, after he'd left the war, he went into rehab, and that was a photo taken during that period.
I
Yeah.
see. So he was injured in the war.
Yes.
Yes, yes. By all accounts, he was in the Royal Artillery,
Yeah.
and he was a bombardier on the big guns.
Right.
And when they had rest time, you know, between action, they used to sleep with their helmets on the side of their head, like that. And what happened is some shrapnel hit his helmet, skidded off, and then straight into his arm.
No
and
kidding.
then he lost the use.
Whoa,
The
whoa,
use
whoa.
of his arm, yeah.
So he
Yeah.
never regained any function with that arm, did he?
Funnily enough, Mother, I always remember telling, because he was only 3 when I died, so I didn't really know Dad. You know, I was only 3 years
Right.
old. Same age as you was when you lost him, wasn't
Right.
it? And she says, just before he died, he was starting to get the feel back into his fingers
Well,
from
well.
the injury.
Well.
But what he could do with that, you know, with one arm and just one to wedge, he built sheds, furniture. A woman next door used to sell chocolates and that from the door, and he made a big barrow, you know, crate,
Is that?
put everything in. It was quite, you know.
Just by using that as a bit of a wedge and something to support
He
things
built a big
against.
double shed right across the width of the garden,
Oh, well.
and he loved his roses.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he loved his roses, trellis, and I mean the roses were still there when I left, you know, which he planted in 1937, something like that, you know, and it was still there when I left. Because I left just before I went in the forces, didn't I? In 57,
Mm-hmm.
and I left.
Oh, you were in the forces, were you?
Yes, I was
Okay.
Ordnance Corps, yeah, yes. I was in National Service.
Uh-huh. For how many years did you remain in the forces?
Only 2 years. It was the scripture.
Right,
scripture
sort of the
two.
compulsory service, was it?
Hmm?
Compulsory service?
Yes,
Right.
yes. And my eldest son, Ricky, he was born 2 days before I went in the forces.
Oh, for goodness
Yeah.
sake.
So,
Ricky,
while I
who
was
you will
doing
meet, Ricky, who you will meet in a few minutes.
yeah,
Yes, he made the trip.
Okay.
yes, and my daughter too, Deborah.
Right.
As I was saying, 2 years or so, 2 days before he was born, 2 days before I went in the forces, I came home and had a month's leave, embarkation leave, because when I went in I applied for compassionate posting because I've got a young child, wife and young child.
Right.
So yes, we all like to be with our wives and all this. I got the banter over the,
Yes.
you know, oh well, he'll look after me.
Yes.
So when time come for the postings, I looked on the list, Singapore. There.
No way.
Singapore.
No way.
Yeah.
How compassionate is that?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Did you end up going? Did you go? Did you go to Singapore?
Oh yeah.
I guess you didn't.
Mind you, I loved it there. I must admit, but you know, it's
Halfway around the
it was
world.
fantastic. We went by ship, troop ship, and it took us a month to sail to
Yes.
Singapore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how far away it is.
My
That's a large
goodness.
ocean.
A
Yeah.
month.
Yeah, so I spent my time there, and then when I seen Mickey again, he was 2 years old.
Yes.
So I missed the baby years,
Yes.
you know. But I made up for that because I had another 5 afterwards.
I'm
Yeah.
Derek's second wife, so we haven't got any children
No.
between us.
Oh,
I
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, now here's the family for you. That's my eldest lad, Vicky. He's 55,
Four.
55. Adrian is in his wedding suit there. Kevin, he lives in Wales now. We went to live in Wales. Married a girl in Wales.
Mhm.
Tracy, my youngest. Gaina. And Deborah, my second oldest. And Deborah and Ricky are the ones who are with me. And we'll be
I
seeing
see.
later. Yeah.
So how many children did you have?
6
Six.
children.
6. Wow.
Yeah.
So you had a good
3
time.
lads, 3 girls.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's when I was in the forces. And that's with mother.
Oh, yeah.
When I was on
Your dad?
embarkation leave before I went, yeah. And with my best pal. That dog Alsatian is fantastic. Because my sister
He's
took
an
him to...
Alsatian, was he?
Hmm?
Alsatian, did you say?
Yes, Alsatian, yeah. Yeah, German sheep.
Yes.
Yeah. And my sister, when she had him as a pup, she took him to school, dog training. And he was very obedient.
Uh-huh.
Very obedient.
Let me see that.
They're great buddies, aren't they? Those dogs.
That's another one. That's
Another great
Sylvia
shot.
and I, a few years ago.
When we was about 15 years younger there.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah,
Yeah.
as you can see.
I don't know.
Say that.
I'm not noticing any difference.
Thanks for that. That's
Who's this kid?
that's Deborah.
This is
eldest daughter who's come over. She's over there
Derek
with
and Raymond,
that's
his brother.
a chap.
That's
A
much
boyfriend.
younger. Of course,
Boyfriend.
but they are good
And
looking
that's
guys,
the
aren't
son.
they?
Ever. I was
Paul.
Yeah.
He's done ever so well for himself. Yeah, done very well for
Nice
himself.
picture,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Now I missed this, Derek. I'm sorry. Who are these guys?
That's Deborah.
That's
the
Deborah,
one that's come
right.
over with.
Yes.
That's her boyfriend,
Alan, he's
Alan.
here as well.
He's
And
here
he's
as
here.
well. He's a
Yes.
smashing chap. He's an lovely chap.
Yes.
And that's her son, Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got about 15 electricians working under him now.
It's his own business.
Was this a recent photo then?
No, it's taken a few years.
Uh-huh.
It's not Derek.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I really look forward to meeting her.
How old
Because
would
she wasn't around when we were around last
No, she wasn't.
summer.
No.
Now this was when we had the reunion when they first come together, like when we heard about Rose and we got together. And
Okay.
Rose. That's my
Anybody like a cup
sister
of
Beryl.
tea?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And that's Christine.
And Rose.
Right.
Rose.
Yeah.
Christine and her husband. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's nice.
Walters.
So what year now did you learn about Rose?
Well, what happened after Wally discovered you over there, and he went back. He says, right. Oh, because it mentioned something about baby Derek while he was over there, and he went back and he said to his brother, right, I found Dad's first family. Now you find his second family, and that's when he found us, got in touch,
Okay.
and it all started from there.
So his brother found you?
Yes.
Barry.
Gary.
Right
Gary.
on.
Baz found him, yeah.
Barry. He's here as well. Yeah. He's here.
Oh.
Yeah. Right.
So Barry is here.
Barry's
Oh,
here.
no, no, no,
Fantastic.
So is Patty.
Yes, I heard that. Fantastic. Couldn't keep Patty away, huh?
Yeah.
That's the same with the reunion, and there's Barry, of course. That's when he was handsome, you know.
Uncle Derek,
Long ago.
just to jog your memory, I'm Walter.
And that's Raymond again with us, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm really glad you brought these photos.
Yeah, that's Deborah who's come, my daughter Deborah, she's here, and that's her daughter Emma,
Oh,
and she used to work for the council, and she was manageress in there or something, and then she got onto this cupcake. There's a craze on cupcakes.
There's a real craze on cupcakes.
Yes.
It's on
So-
TV and everything.
So she started making a few, and then a few more, and then
Maybe
they
that's what I would
transformed
do.
the garage into another kitchen, and now she's in business.
No kidding.
Yeah.
The cupcake business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Oh.
Is she selling them
Yeah.
like online and everything?
Yes, she does, yes.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
happy looking.
Maybe that's what I need to get into. I was making cupcakes yesterday for my sister.
Oh, that's me with Rose.
Hmm?
Me with
That's
Rose.
Derek and Rose.
Oh,
22 years ago.
21, I think.
21 or
21
Uh-huh.
years ago, that's it, when we got together.
she looks
Yeah.
good there, doesn't she?
Yes, yes, she does.
Yeah.
I've shown you that one, haven't I? That's Adrian, my third eldest, the youngest son, with his wife,
Okay.
Tracy.
Tracy.
Right.
Yeah.
So were they in Birmingham?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, they live
And
outside Birmingham. They live in
She's
Bromsgrove.
into cupcakes as well.
No
But
way.
but she went to college years ago, didn't she?
Yeah, she-
In cake design, dressing, you
Oh,
know.
okay.
Wedding cakes.
Right.
So she actually trained for it.
Yeah. And that's Kevin, my second oldest son, with his wife Jane, and they live in Wales. You know,
Right,
Wales,
yes.
yeah, because she's a Welsh girl. And he went down to Wales to help his uncle, because he just went down and started old cottages. He would transform them into a holiday homes,
Uh-huh.
and he
You never come
ma-
back.
never come back, and ended up a millionaire.
No
Yeah.
kidding, eh? Well,
Yeah.
Wales is such beautiful country
Yes, it is.
That's Raymond and myself again. We just got ready there. We was going somewhere, was it? Going for a dance or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Now here's one of my favourite photos. That's Gaina, the second oldest daughter, and that's her two daughters and two sons. The girls are lovely. They're really good.
Uh-huh.
Well, she's a model. She's doing really well for herself. But
Well,
yeah.
It's a nice picture.
so
They've
they're all in
had their,
Birmingham.
they've all had their ups and downs with the marriages, you know.
Yes, of course.
That
With
sounds like all of us.
The second husband now. Now, where do you think that might be?
Where do you think that might be?
That might be. Well, I'll tell you because obviously you wouldn't know.
No idea.
That's our home when we was young, and that's where I was born. That's where Ricky was born.
Oh, really?
Yes, 98, Sidcup
So you grew up
So
there.
that's where.
Yes, he did.
You grew up there.
Yes.
And
yeah.
and Ricky spent
Yeah.
some time there too as a child.
That's right. Yes.
So Horace moved there. At what point would they have moved there?
What point?
When would this have
It's
become your
hard
home?
to say really. I know it's. What did I was born in '36. I probably moved there because Ray was born in another area. So I'd say 1933
Okay.
that they moved there. Yeah. And,
And-
Dad died there as well.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
That's when he died. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And what year was that?
39.
I had these things
The,
committed to memory last year.
the war started.
Uh-huh.
So Mum was left with the three of us
Yes.
at the start of the war, you know, so it was hard times.
Yeah, you
hard
bet.
time.
Yeah.
But she coped well. She coped well.
So,
I'd like you to have that one.
Thank you.
and you were thinking of this one too, were you?
Yes, that one.
That's a great photo.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, any of these really you can have if you want to, but I think you probably prefer. Would you like to pick that one?
Thank you.
And we got that other one there from you, Derek, already. That you had sent in your lovely card.
Oh yes,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes, and thank you for the lovely letter you sent me as well.
You're welcome.
I'd like you to have that for this one.
See that?
Because that's the original.
Yes.
I think you should have that one.
Oh, that's very kind.
It's something
Yeah.
like the one that was taken on the boat, isn't it? The same kind of a
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
almost looks the same.
Because
It's a great photo.
Bella was born 3 years after you sailed. 27th Bella was born.
Is that
So,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Diamond.
Are you sure you want to pass this along?
Yes.
That's very special.
Yes, yes. I feel it ought to be Beatrice's.
Well, that's very
Thank
special.
you very much.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
Because
Lovely
really,
photos.
do we have any other photos of Horace?
Pardon?
Are there any other photos of Horace? I mean, this is really pretty rare, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Yeah. That's
I think I
there's
saw.
others,
Did
but
you
they're
see-
very distinct. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw his picture once.
Uh-huh. Well, I've seen
Let's move with Rose.
I've seen extracts from
This
this,
is
but I don't think I've seen any other photos of him, actually.
Remember
lots
her.
of two of those.
Remember Rose.
Yes, to Rose. Yeah, because Rose had 9 children.
Yeah.
Was 9, wasn't it, Walter?
Yep.
Yeah, 9 children.
Wow.
Yeah.
3
She's
boys,
wonderful.
6 girls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully they weren't all as crazy as Walter. I'm just hoping for Rose's sake.
Make notes, edit you back the video.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'd like you to have those.
You know, we were looking hard for photos as well.
You're looking up to getting
We were looking really hard for photos, and we didn't turn up very many. I think Linda may have some this evening that we can have a look at. But this is a photo of Dad on his way over to the coronation. This is Ralph in 1953, heading over, and really it was through being able to attend the coronation and being able to do some research while in Britain that we were able to get the little ball rolling on our side of the family.
Discovered
And he was able to find Violet. He was actually able to locate Violet.
Oh, yes.
And we have a wonderful
Yes.
photo of the two of them here.
Oh, yes. He was a handsome guy, wasn't he? He was a
Yeah,
handsome guy.
Yeah.
Very smart. Yeah, lovely.
He was good as he was handsome.
Yes, Violet, we found where she lived, 2 of the houses that she lived in. Yeah.
Yes?
As a matter of fact, that's another photo I could have sorted out, where Violet lived. It's only a little terraced house, you know, you can only see the front door and the window, you know, but that would have been nice. But that can be sent out.
So
later.
when did you discover that now? Would her
Uh,
kids... or-
only looking, because Walter gave me a pack of all information from over here, you know.
Right.
And I used to keep going through it, and a lot of it used to go over me head because I couldn't understand who was who, you know.
Well, there was a lot of
But then-
information on Violet.
I've seen addresses, and I've seen Violet and this address, and there was 2, wasn't there? One was Tyndall Road,
Tyndall Street.
Tyndall Street. We knew where that was, didn't we?
Yes, I used
So we
to
went
know
to
them.
look, and we knew the number, didn't we?
Yes.
But the houses had gone.
Hmm.
Yeah, the houses had gone, but we knew just the pinpoint where it
Yeah,
was,
because there
didn't
was a
we?
pub facing the houses.
Yeah. And then there was another one where she did, because Nash was the... I
That's
think,
right.
Yeah.
Finished up with
That's right. That was
Nash.
the surname. Yes.
And I can't think what the first one was. That was the second husband, wasn't it?
Yes.
I
Yes.
think second or first.
Yeah. I'm
not
not
sure.
going to be able to help you.
Not
with
sure. I'm
What
not
was
sure.
their other
that.
name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walter, help! Violet's first husband's name? The second was a Nash.
Second was a Nash. First was, give me a second here.
Go through the hard drive in your head.
Go through the hard drive in my head. Nash and...
Yes, that was another fellow.
Wasn't it Powell, was it?
Powell?
Was it the
I
Powell?
think it was.
No,
It wasn't?
I don't think so.
No, that don't ring a bell.
I don't think
There's a Powell in there
There's a
somewhere.
Powell in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just trying to think. There was
Oh.
Barry Nash. Nash. Oh, it's on the movie too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
We'll get that tonight.
We'll dig that
Somebody
up.
will know that tonight.
Yeah.
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 And here's Dad in the coronation, practicing while over there. Obviously, they did lots of practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice clear picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Lovely clear picture.
Not bad.
I
Yeah.
saw some of these old photos that
I
last
know.
forever, don't they?
Yeah.
Fade away.
With all this modern new technology and they want to
Can't beat the old negative, man.
Well, it's true. You know, this the guys in rehab. That's
Yes.
very clear.
Yes.
I mean, that's crisp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now here are another couple of pretty handsome fellows
Oh,
here
yeah, that's,
from the other side of the family.
That's right. That's is that Alice and Alfred?
You got it. That's pretty
Yeah.
good, huh?
Yeah.
You identified them.
Yeah.
Yes, my goodness.
Well, this is all information that
Yes.
Walter brought out for us.
But you can see there's a very strong jaw in the family.
Yes.
That you guys
Stubborn.
Yes, that you guys have. You know, that picture of you and Raymond as young men
Yeah.
is not too unlike this
This
picture,
one.
is it?
Yeah.
You know, you can see they're pretty good looking guys, all those guys. All of you guys.
Handsome.
Come again. Come again.
What can you say, man?
Can
Can't get a bit of flattery.
Handsomeness runs through the family, I dare say.
That
Well,
one
I've
looks a
got
bit
one
like
here
Derek.
in our family.
That one looks a bit like Derek.
That's
Yes.
Beatrice and
I
Ralph
can
and
see
the
Derek
family.
in.
Linda, Diane, and Gary.
What's that?
I can see Derek in him. That one.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Gary.
There are
Yes.
real similarities
Linda,
there.
Yes.
that's Linda and Diane.
Diane, yeah.
So that was, the beginning of, early days.
And this is
That's
a
nice.
little bit older
Yes.
one, when they were
Nice
living in
photo.
France.
Yes, it's lovely.
The ladies all have hats on,
Oh, yes.
Beatrice and Diane and Linda and Gary.
That's lovely.
They're right.
Grown up.
Yeah.
It was during that period that Violet came over to France to visit us. Dad was stationed over there in the Air Force from 1958 to 1962. We were all over there, and there was some communication between Violet and Dad, and her son Barry actually came over to visit us in France.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't have any photos, do we?
Yeah,
We did at one
we
time.
do,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, Barry and I had actually met. I was just a little squirt at the time, of course, but we had actually met prior to last summer. But then last summer was the first time since then.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know him.
Well, no,
You should-
but it felt pretty familiar though once we were introduced.
Yeah.
Yeah.